Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're not here to do a reaction. Sorry, went on autopilot there for a minute. The month is coming to an end. As of recording this, it is, I think, 2 days left in June, so I figured I'd give you guys a channel update for July. There's not going to be too many different things. First things first, I'm still going to be doing my weekly Kelly Clarkson reactions. It was weekly karaoke reaction, but I think I'm just going to change it to Kelly Clarkson in general, which will encompass karaoke, obviously. Mainly because I'm pretty sure the show is on break for the summer now, so there might be like reruns and older stuff, so it'll give me some time to catch up on some of the karaoke stuff that I've missed out the last few months. But also there's just other things that I'm discovering. Like 30 minutes ago, before I started this little recording session, I was packing, and because I'm flying up to Chicago tomorrow, at least as of recording this, for a Stray Kids concert that's up there. So then I'm gonna meet Sean Synergic, who we love on this channel, and we're just gonna have a dandy old time and just have fun with our Stray Kids. But while I was packing, I had not Idol Rewind, that's a different show, Idol Recap, I believe, on YouTube with Tea Time with Travis and Bradley Steele, which is like a weekly live stream that they do every Tuesday, where they basically just watch a couple of episodes of American Idol, starting from, the top 10 or top 12, whatever number they had that season, and work their way to the finale. And they've already made their way through season 1. They're about halfway through season 2 as of this week. And yeah, it's a good Daniel time. So I was catching up on the most recent episode, and after that finished, it auto sent me to Joe's Music Shack, who I also subscribe to, and his reaction to Slow Dance. Sorry, I'm mentally going through the chain of events, to a live reaction of Kelly's Slow Dance live on the Nashville sessions. And I was like, I didn't know that this existed. Like, obviously I know the song existed, but I only knew of the 5 Nashville session live videos that we got. I didn't know that there were audio recordings of live things that we just didn't get to see. So I didn't watch his whole reaction. I'm about to go watch his reaction again, but I just finished recording a reaction to that, which made me be like, okay, well, if this had a live recording, what other songs had a live recording at that Nashville session that just didn't get a video? So I'm gonna look into that to see what else I've been missing out on all these years, in addition to the karaoke stuff. So weekly Kelly Clarkson reaction, I'm gonna keep that up. Basically, that was a long roundabout way of me saying I'm going to keep that up. But also, since I've mentioned them, go follow Tea Time with Travis and Bradley Steele and Idol Recap. They have, Bradley's got his own channel, Travis has got his own channel, and then they have their joint channel, Idol Recap. I follow all 3. You guys should go follow all 3 too if you enjoy just good old-fashioned American Idol content, nostalgia, and just reliving those kind of fun, sometimes cringy, sometimes, oh my god, I can't believe that this actually made it to TV moments, in the earlier seasons when Idol was still finding its footing, when it was still a karaoke competition where you had a couple people who were actually amazing superstars and everyone else was just singing to karaoke tracks. It's fun. There's so many times when I've seen the stream. Most times I end up catching the stream after the fact, after they're done for the night or something, or the next day. And there's so many times I'll see the video and it says okay, 4 hours or 3 hours long or something. I'm like, okay, well, I can't sit here for the whole 3 hours because I have things to do, so I'll just watch through maybe the first night of performances, and I'll come back later and finish this video. And then 3.5 hours later, I'm still just sitting there. I'm like, okay, I had plans to go record something later, or do some editing or do some cooking, and I'm just like, nope, I'm just sitting here watching because I'm enjoying it so much. So if you enjoy American Idol content and just reliving all that kind of stuff, go follow them. I'll put links down in the description. And same with Joe's Music Shack. Vault. I keep saying Shack. I don't know. Vault. I follow him on Twitter, I believe, and also on YouTube, obviously. But he's a big Kelly Clarkson fan as well, so anyone who loves Kelly is automatically like a friend of mine. So He loves her. I love her. So I love him. And they're all adorable people. So go follow. Then, since we're talking music, we can get into my boy bands for the month, because like you guys, if you've been here long enough, noticed the last few months I've been picking 2 boy bands each month that I've wanted to, just do a little bit extra focus on for that particular month, whether it's reacting to guides or ship videos or music videos or live performances or whatever it is, just, give a little focus to them and get to learn more about them. And this last month I did One Direction and EXO, and I had a blast towards the end of the month, just railing through all of these individual EXO member guides, and there's like 700 members in EXO, so I'm like, there were a lot of guides that I got through. But one thing I did kind of feel, I felt like I got through a lot of guides for them and it was great, but I didn't get through an abundance of music this month. I feel like I didn't really get to start touching on the boy bands I selected until about halfway through the month. Like the earlier half of the month, I was doing a lot of my series reactions and all that kind of stuff, so I didn't really get into the boy band stuff. At least I tried to get into the One Direction stuff like the first weekend of the month, but they ended up getting blocked because One Direction music videos tend to get blocked whenever I react to them, so they're in the dispute process. So that happened a couple of times. I'm like, well, okay, well, I guess I'll just hold off on this for a little bit until I find some other way, or just react to live performances or whatever. But basically what this roundabout spiel is saying is that I felt like I didn't get to focus as much on either of the bands and their music like I wanted to this month. So what I'm going to do in July is, rather than moving on to another 2 bands, I'm just going to have like a revisit or recap month for the bands that I have chosen over the last couple months. So I'll be doing some more, obviously, EXO reactions, dive into some more of their actual music because they have such a broad catalog, both as a group and as solo artists. Dive some more into One Direction because I didn't get to give them as much attention this month as I would like to. We'll revisit SHINee and ATEEZ and Stray Kids and ONE, and I think those are the only. I think I've only done it for the 3 sets a month, so I think those are all the ones that I picked thus far. And then when we go into August, I'll go and pick a new set of bands to focus on. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to look at any other bands. Like, I'm still going to look at Monsta X and Wonho, because I know Wonho's got his comeback that's going on. I still want to look some more. I've got a bunch of just boy bands and whatnot added to my playlist I need to get to at some point. I still want to revisit One Us at some point. I touched a little bit onto Mamamoo when I reacted to one of the people reacting or performing with ONE. So I want to, venture out there a little bit too. So there's lots of people that I'm still going to visit, but I'm going to do just like this big revisit month in July, touch on some of the people that I've already touched on over the last couple months, and then August I'll pick a new 2 set of boy bands to gear my reactions towards for that month. And then let's see what else. What series is Topher going to be reacting to this month? I know a lot of you guys are waiting for it. So if you've been keeping up with the channel, I've reacted to a lot of series over the last month. I've reacted to a lot of series just in general. But in July, I think there's only 2 episodes of Kpop left, at least as of me recording this. So that'll be finished in July. I'm going to continue through with Enchante. I think as of right now, I'm 4 episodes in. I don't remember if it was a 10 or 12 episode series, but I'm 4 episodes in right now. So I'll continue through Enchante. I might finish it in July. I might not. It just depends on how fast I get through it. I also restarted going through 3 Will Be Free because I started that back in February when I was doing like a little preview session of a bunch of different series. So I got back to that, and I've already recorded, I think, up to like episode 3 or 4 at the point of recording this video. So I'll continue through that. I don't know if I'll finish it in July, but I'm going to continue through it. I'm going to finish out the history series because as of recording this, I only have 1.5 history series left. So I've already gotten through the first 2 episodes of History 1 My Hero, so I just have to get through those last 2 episodes, and then I have to get through the 4 episodes of History 1 Stay Away From Me, and each one of those episodes is like 20-25 minutes, so it should take me relatively short amount of time to get through. So I'll get through those, and then as far as new series that will start on the channel, because like I said, we'll finish out Porsche, we'll finish out the history, and then we'll continue, at whatever pace through Enchante, and 3 will be free. New series on the channel, I am going to dive into To My Star, the sequel, because I loved the first season that I reacted to way back when. I love that first season. I've been ready for this second season to come out, so I'm going to check that out. And I think that's a short series as well, so I should be able to get through that relatively quickly. I might just end up binging it all in one session and get it over with. And then I also want to do the same with Color Rush 2, because that's been out for a little while. But I enjoyed Color Rush. That was one of the earlier series that I reacted to on this channel last year. So I want to check out the second season of that. And again, I'll probably binge through that too, because it's a short series. And then I also wanted to dive into one of my costume dramas that I've reacted to trailers for, and I've reacted to a few of them, but one that's come up a number of times is Word of Honor, and I know that it's one of those series, like when I reacted to Advance Bravely, that's got a lot of censorship, and sometimes copyright is fun, and reactions aren't necessarily welcome on the YouTube scape, so most, if not all of those reactions will be on my Patreon for free, like all my other reactions are. And if I do end up putting it on YouTube, I'll probably either have to crop out the episode itself or just block out the video. I'll see what works. And yeah, those are the new series I'm definitely going to tackle come July. And hopefully if everything works out at work and I do end up getting the raise that was discussed at work, then that means I will be able to, that job's pay will be able to pay the majority of the bills that I have. So then the money I make from YouTube, I can actually use towards getting new equipment, and I can upgrade my computer's processing power so that I'll be able to dive back into Tarn type with Synergic, because the only reason that I've really not gotten back into it is because the last time I tried to react to it with him, I was having all kinds of just computer issues. My computer's old. The computer's old, and I didn't buy this computer with the intention. I bought it before I started doing any kind of reactions or anything like that. I didn't buy it with that intent. So it's old, and it's seen its better days, and it just can't handle the processing power anymore of streaming and recording and video chatting all at the same time. So hopefully I will get that raise, which will allow me to use my YouTube money to upgrade my system, and I'll be able to dive into Tarn type soon. We'll see, because I know a lot of you guys have been anxiously waiting for me to get back into that, and I promise I will get back into it at some point once my equipment is upgraded. Also, one thing I forgot, well, I guess 2 things I forgot. One, in addition to the other series that I named, I would like to get to one more, and this is on my list. If I get through the others, or if I get through enough of the others, I'll start this, but I won't make promises to start it this month, but it is on my to-do list, and I would like to also start Not Me. So that is also in my mental list of things to do in the month of July, because I know so many of you guys have been recommending it. And the second thing is I actually just recorded not a reaction, an interview, an exclusive interview this morning with Sean from Oxin Films, and we were discussing basically the upcoming project Tie the Knot and things that happened with the 4 leads dropping and finding replacements for the 4 leads, and basically what's going to happen with the film that was originally supposed to be a series and now it's a film. Lots of things. We had a great talk, great conversation. Synergic joined us as well. Got to meet the four new leads, and yeah, so that interview should be coming out within the next few days as well, so look out for that. And yeah, back to the video wherever I inserted this. Bye. And then the last thing I want to touch on is, if you guys saw my channel update video for June, you know that I am in rehearsals for Rent, the musical, local production here down in Florida, and that opens up in August, and I'm super excited. Rehearsals have been going pretty well for the most part, and I was talking with the stage manager, one of the stage managers, last night, and she's like, because I hadn't seen her in years, and she's like, so what do you do now? Like, how are you making money? What do you do for jobs? I'm like, well, what don't I do? I do everything. But I told her that I work at a theater. I'm a stage manager there. I still do my tutoring after school. And the director's like, yeah, and he's a YouTube sensation. I'm like, I don't know about all that. I wouldn't go that far, but yeah, I have a YouTube channel too. And she's like, how many followers? And I was like, about a little over 37,000. And she's like, that's amazing. You should get all of your 37,000 followers to follow us on social media and tell them that, it might help you get cast as Lola when we do Kinky Boots. I'm like, that's all you had to say. Now, do I actually think she's serious about, me getting you guys to go follow her and they'll cast me as Lola in Kinky Boots? No, she's just saying that playfully. But at the same time, Lola in Kinky Boots is one of my bucket list roles, and I've been waiting for the rights for that show to get released, so I very much would like to be cast as Lola in the Kinky Boots. So I'm just gonna go ahead and leave a link to all of 8 O'Clock Theater's social media, and if you guys would like to go and follow them, even if you don't like or actively participate, if you just want to go follow and maybe leave them a comment somewhere and say Topher sent me, Topher would appreciate it, because again, Topher would like to play Lola in Kinky Boots. It is a dream role. So, just putting that out there into the universe. And yeah, I think that is everything that I wanted to touch on. I know in June, my June update video, I said that I was going to start the Shazam Saturday or Shazam Sunday reaction videos, and in theory they were great ideas. I tried 2 weeks in a row, and literally each time the video ended up getting blocked, and then I ended up submitting a dispute. But I'm like, at this point, whenever this dispute finally goes through, it's like, well, the Sunday's gonna be gone. So I could never actually get anything up for a Sunday. So I'm like, okay, well, fine, I'm just going to forget about this for right now. Now's not the time for this. So maybe we'll revisit that idea a little bit later, and I'll try to find a different way around it. Maybe I won't react to actual studio recordings. Maybe I'll react to like live versions or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But for right now, I'm just not going to worry about that right now. But yeah, that's everything I pretty much wanted to talk about. So I'm going to record a couple more things so that I just have stuff that I can edit and have to just be on the channel while I'm out of town. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Go follow Travis and Bradley and Idol Recap and Joe and 8 O'Clock Theater. Just all the links. Check out all the links down in the description. Go follow everybody. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Love ya. Mwah. And before you guys go, a shout out to my amazing patrons. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support. And if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. I love you guys.